Hi everyone, and welcome to Country Cuddlebug's Nursery. So today with me I have little Miss Tia Rose. Now Tia Rose is a silicone cuddle baby. She is a Maya baby, but I purchased her from Jen Len from Creative Newborns, who purchased her from the Rose Doll Show. And when I saw on Facebook that she was selling her, I jumped as quick as I could to see if I could bring this little one home, and I did. And ever since she arrived home, my daughter and I have just been loving her. I will say that I have done a few things on Tia Rose, one by accident and one that I knew I wanted to change about her body. So when I purchased her from Jen had actually filled her body with the silicone beads, and I really love that. I also love how she stuffs her or fills her bodies, because she doesn't overfill them. They're actually very loosely filled, like not too loose, but loose enough that there's a lot of movement in her, and she just seems so natural when holding her, and I just love her that way. However, the other thing with her body is that she had armatures. This is what was inside of her. So they're wires, and they were wrapped. So this one here, this end here, if I can remember, I think it was down by her fingers, and then the other end was up by her shoulder. So I thought I would actually like the armatures, but I had never felt a baby that had them. And then when I received Tia Rose, I did not like her with the armatures, because so she had the armatures and then like a polyfill stuffing, and I could feel the wire when I was holding her, so I didn't like that, and I knew that I wanted to change that about her. So what I ended up doing was I filled her limbs, so with her hands from here to about to her elbow with glass beads and then polyfill, and I did the same with her legs, so from her toes up to her knee with glass beads, and I just love how she feels. And I know they say with the armatures it's great for posing when you want to do pictures with her, but I love her with the glass beads, and I think she poses amazing because the weight of the beads really holds her in place when you pose her, and I just think it looks so much more natural looking because she just falls into place. So I am so glad that I ended up changing that about her. And with her body, I love her body. It's a really nice material, but I have ordered the cuddle bodies from McPherson's Arts and Crafts, and with those ones there, the ones that I've received, they have Velcro on them, and these ones here did not. They just had a little opening, so once you fill it, you sew it, and that's it. And I actually love that. I love the way these bodies are made. So I was really, really happy with that. The other thing that happened, which was not intentional, it was a big accident, was with Tia Rose. So I believe in my last video of her, in her changing video, I had shown that there were a couple spots on her where it looked like her finish, like the clear part was coming off her. So there was a little area by her nose, and then there was an area on her head. So with the one on her nose, I didn't really fiddle around with too much, but the one that was on her head, it almost looked like an air bubble. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just take that off, and then I have some Silpoxy on hand, a repair that I did with Lily Rose, which is an Ashton Drake Galleries doll, and I thought I could just, you know, cover that area up, because I didn't know how to repair her, and there's not really many videos, on how to repair a silicone doll if you need to. So I really didn't know what to do. It was just kind of a trial and error thing. So before I started with that, I went over to her head, and I ended up pulling up that bubble, and when I pulled it up, a circular piece, probably about that big, came off. And once that came off, it didn't just take off the clear finish, it took off all the paint. So it went right down to the silicone. And I just didn't know what to do. I was so upset, and I thought, what am I going to do now? I just ruined her, and I just had received her. It wasn't even after a few days. It was just like half an hour after I received her and opened up her box. So I was so disappointed. I didn't know what to do. So I thought, okay, I did have some silicone paint, which again I ordered for Lily Rose, and I thought I'll just try and make some more hair, or maybe make like a swirl there. And I wish I had a picture. I don't think I do. If I do come across one, I'll add it in. But it didn't look too bad at first, but I just kept adding and adding, and then it looked like she had a birthmark on her head, and I just did not like it at all. Again, there were not videos that I could find on YouTube on how to remove silicone paint. I tried the acetone, it wouldn't come off. I tried the paint thinner, the Mona Lisa, that didn't do anything. I tried rubbing alcohol, that didn't do anything. So the only thing that I could find in a Bountiful Baby forum was trying to sand it. So I didn't know, I had fine sandpaper, but I didn't know which type to use, which grade. So then someone on there said you could use the nail file. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna try that. So I did try that, and it did tone down the color, but it didn't remove it. So the only thing I could do at that point was, I thought, I'll tone it down as much as I can, and then I'll just paint over it and try to make like her skin, her flesh, like a flesh color. And then once I've done that, maybe I can then again add a few little hairs. And that is what I did. And so she's not perfect, but, and you can see in this area here is where I did it. It actually came better than I thought, because I was really worried and I wasn't sure what to do. So all this area here, I ended up filling it with flesh color. Then I added a little bit of red because the silicone in that area now became a little bit bumpy. So I thought if I make it a little bit red, it'll kind of look almost like a rash, or like she scratched herself. And so I did that, and then I ended up painting some more hair over top, and then added more hair to her head. And I actually love how she turned out. So that was a huge relief that I was able to repair her. It's not professional at all, because I am so new to this. I have yet to paint my first reborn. I have everything I need, the kits, the paint, everything you need to do a reborn. I just have not had the time. And not only that, I've just been really nervous about starting. I don't know why. But doing this little repair on her really inspired me and gave me some confidence to actually start. So as soon as I get some time, that is what I'm going to do. Just start, you know, and take my time, and hopefully I will be able to do a good job. But again, yeah, it really motivated me to want to start, because I actually liked it, although I was terrified, because I'm like, oh my goodness, this is silicone. I'm not even familiar with vinyl. I'm thinking silicone is harder. I have no idea, but it turned out good in the end. So I was really happy about that. So now that I've showed you her changes to little Miss Tia Rose, I thought I would just go ahead and change her. This is a Carter's sleeper that I purchased at Walmart, and it says Little Sister, and it is a preemie size. But the one thing that I love about Tia Rose is that I believe Jen said she's 17 inches, but she also fits into a Carter's newborn. And I will say that the Carter's newborn is just a little bit big on her, but not very much. And I actually prefer when the clothing is a little bit loose on them. So I had an outfit from Carter's, and I really order the outfits online because I have not been able to find preemie outfits until just on the weekend when I went to Walmart. They actually had some preemie sleepers. For a time, I could not even find newborn at Walmart. So at least I was able to find some preemie sleepers, not outfits, just sleepers. But for the cuddle babies, you know, it's nice to get the sleepers, and they have such colorful and really pretty ones, so I don't mind that. But on Carter's online, I'm able to find some outfits, which I have been loving because they are so cute. But when I did try a newborn Carter on her, it actually fit her really nice. So I am super happy that I can find some newborn, smaller newborn clothes, and they will be able to fit on her. I think she is probably almost the perfect size for me. I really love her size because I guess she's considered a preemie, but a smaller newborn, and I just love that. So I'm really happy with her size as well. And I have to tell you, I just love how she feels. She, as I said earlier, just falls into your arms. So these as well I picked up at Walmart, and they are the scratch mitts and the matching hat. Now the hat came separately. There were two hats. There was this one, and then there was like a light ivory or cream color with gold polka dots on it. And then the scratch mitts, there were two. This was the one that matched the hat, and then the other ones were like, again, a cream color, but it had like a crown on it, and I believe it said princess. I can't remember now, but I thought these were so cute. And these are Gerber Organics. So the hat is just a tad little bit big for her, but not too bad actually. That's the one thing with Carter's. I find even when I buy the, when I buy the preemie outfits, the hats are so huge. So I really loved the outfit that Jen sent home with her because the hat was perfect. It was a preemie outfit, but the hat fit her perfectly. And I find Carter's, they're just too big. So I'm going to have to adjust the ones that I have for her. But how cute is she? She is just adorable. And again, she is just a dream in the arms because she just falls into you. And she is really, really nice to hold. And I think she's just precious. Well guys, that'll do it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed the changing and the modifications that I made on Tia Rose. I'm so happy with how everything eventually turned out. And again, I've just been enjoying her. My daughter loves her. She loves holding her. And yeah, she's just been a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it if you can, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did. As always guys, you take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.